everyone. It's our 9th annual event. We're celebrating 13 recipients tonight. A bit of background about the Fund for Community Advancement. Established with $1 million in 1997, 247 grants totaling $1,130,809 have been distributed since its inception.
I think it aligns well with Franklin Savings Bank, our Fund for Community Advancement. This fund was developed for the community, and you're doing this work, and it's one small thing that we can do to help you in your mission.
So they have a lot of trauma in their lives, and they live there. We take care of them like they're our own children. We teach them to drive. We celebrate their graduations, and we didn't have a cooling system. And I spent my first summer working there last summer, and it was 150 degrees in the house. So I said, this is ridiculous. We had air conditioning units, but it didn't cool off the whole house. So I was able to raise $250,000. Thank you, Franklin Savings Bank, for one of our donors. And we had the installation in July, just before the heat wave. So it was a relief on many levels, but most importantly for the children, because they already have so many mental health issues and trauma. So
we received this grant to provide equitable access to academic success. What we do at the club is that we provide before school care and after school care. Kids are bused to our location, and we also provide them healthy meals and snacks. Almost 54,000 meals a year are served for our kiddos, and we also bus them home. And after school, they have tutors and mentors and counselors and even trauma-informed clinicians at hand to help with anything. We have an educational room that provides STEM. There's robotics, Legos on the floor going through obstacle courses, and big, gigantic expansion bridges being built across the tables. So that's what we do at the Boys and Girls Club, and we fiercely believe in our young people, and clearly Franklin Savings Bank does too. So thank you.
So we created this restaurant voucher program. We piloted it for the state, and we started it in Merrimack. And it's been a huge success. And now we're starting up a second one in Goffstown. What it means is we partner with a restaurant. We give the seniors vouchers, and they can go to this restaurant and eat for free. And so far, we've given away 2,000 vouchers. And I went into the place in Merrimack, it's called Village Eatery, last week, and it was like a party. And people were table hopping and chatting, and it's really incredible. And folks have said if it weren't for the free vouchers, we wouldn't have been out. So I think this money is going to help with that.
This year, we asked for money to help with our teens because the feedback came from that our girls and our youth really struggled getting their first jobs or even learning how to go to college. We're also working with Lakes Region Community College to do college visits, college and career development skills, financial planning, and really including our mentors in the training. So we are very lucky that we received this funding from Franklin Savings Bank to run this program this year.
Our program is very exciting. We do have programs for both mothers and children, families and children, with both a mother and a father, and also fathers and children. So that certainly is an underutilized or cared for part of our community. We're very excited to have this grant. It will go towards our building. We have, every night they have family meals. They have their own pantry. We have courses for them. They learn about finance, parenting, and at the end, some of them even qualify for their own mortgage as they move out to the next world. So we certainly appreciate this. Thank you very much to Franklin Savings Bank, and we certainly appreciate it. Look forward to seeing everybody.
We have never really done any marketing other than word of mouth. So I am just ecstatic that we now have put together a comprehensive program, an engagement program to get so many more people to know about the auction. Over the past 41 years, we've distributed $7.5 million to nonprofits like the Circle Program, Mayhew, Boys and Girls Club, and 65 others that I won't list. So it's really, really exciting. And yes, it is an amazing event. It's December 6th through the 9th. I'd encourage you to come and see what we're up to.
If you can imagine going to a 7-on-7 football game, scrimmage in the summertime, and all the teams are getting off the bus, and here comes your team, and they all have matching practice jerseys, and they all look fantastic. And here come our boys in different jerseys that are ripped with holes in them, and some of them are white. They haven't had new jerseys in 15 years. So it was time this year when we saw them, it was time for us to take action and write the grant. And we did, and Franklin Savings Bank was so generous as to choose us this year. So we really appreciate it, and our boys really appreciate it. They come off that bus now, they hold their head high, they're a team, they work together, and this has been a tremendous impact on them. We also were able to get a tablet to keep track of all these wonderful jerseys so they don't go missing, and we know who's got them and who's returned them. So again, thank you, Franklin Savings Bank, and thank you for yours.
But one of the areas where we had a lot of challenges was providing concrete resources to families. It's been picking away at creating this resource center down there. I imagine it eventually looking like Marshall's down there. And then the other side, the wellness side, turning it into like a gym / health and nutrition kind of training area for people. Because we know that health and nutrition exercise is great for families, but most of the families we serve can't afford $40 a month for a gym. And so how do we tell them, oh, you need to eat better and you need to exercise without giving them resources to do it? So this was like our dream.
We have been giving adaptive lessons to people with disabilities for 11 years. Our building does not have an automatic door opener, and we haven't been able to really get the resources together for that. So with the help of the Franklin Savings Bank grant, a door opener will be installed in time for our program to open this year. And we have a lot of students that are going to be really excited, I think, to see that button and be able to open up that door on their own, as well as caregivers and other support systems that enjoy our program and will really be excited to see that door open.
So Mayu's been around since 1969, and since then until the present, we've been focused on one thing, and that's helping great New Hampshire boys realize how great they are, and practice it and learn it and relearn it and all that good stuff. And this support is making this experience happen because it's a tuition-free experience. We have a really intensive summer program up on Newfound Lake, and then we visit with the boys throughout the school year. It's a year-round program for 8 years, from age 10 to 18. And again, it's a pretty special experience. It's really an honor. Thank you all for making it happen. Thank you for Franklin Savings Bank. You've been making this happen since 1981 for Mayu. Really appreciate it.
We believe that when veterans and first responders return home from service, they return to communities, not governments. So it's really within these communities that the healing begins. Camp Resilience staff and peers provide the tools and ongoing support that they need to be successful. There is a community of men and women that's continuing to encourage and support one another through Camp Resilience private chat room. Hundreds of our alumni still connect with their Camp Resilience communities and meet often for coffee and camaraderie. All thanks to the support of Franklin Savings Bank's Fund for Community Advancement. Thanks again.
So I suspect that many of you have childhood memories on swings, so the wind in your face or the pride of learning how to pump, and being there next to your friends and swinging together. It's just a great feeling. So our goal had been to support that physical and mental development of students in a safe and structurally sound playground that aligns with the requirements set out for school. So the school playground is used year-round. It really is practically the only playground within many miles.
What had come up a few times to our staff was, it would be great if we had an area to garden. What we try to do at Catch in all of our housing developments is really create a sense of community among the residents. And many of them felt that a garden would do that. They could share in establishing the garden, taking care of the garden, and taking the fruits of it. Taking advantage of the fruits of it right there in the development. So we wrote the grant. We were very fortunate to be granted the money to help pay for that community garden and some picnic tables and things of that nature to really create a space for the entire community at Franklin Light and Power to congregate and take care. So that is our plan for the grant money. We are so thankful for it, and we are extremely thankful for this award. Thank you very much.